Here we are, Wednesday Waffle, first one, little ears.
Yeah.
In the new house.
Finally.
Oh God, is that focusing? I think it is. So good evening, YouTube. How the devil are you? You'll probably see there's been some different content posted on the page tonight. Or today, I should say. That was a little chat that I had at HR4K with Jack, wasn't it? You've been my recent co-host here on the Wednesday Waffle, haven't you?
Yeah.
And then me and Jack have started a little monthly down at HR4K, which has been good. So thank you for tuning in. Until I can work out the systems and processes, we were now going to switch down and start talking to our followers down here. So what's going on this week? We've got some interesting... Hey, Little Liz. Hi, Little Liz and Jacob. Now then, Dunks, mate. How you getting on, brother? You know what? Should we put this between us here? Whoopsie!
Is that gonna...
Whoopsie! Oh, God, what's happened here? Cruddingtons.
You didn't really do that properly.
No, I've done that very, very badly. Crotch shot, X-rated font content. Did I just flash my balls? I am very, very sorry. So we've got some cool stuff this week. It's been a bloody amazing week, but these businesses do not come without their challenges. And we've had a pretty equal share of both this week. Are you going to defend a Burley? Cassie, we're hoping to. We are hoping to. If it's anything like my favourite time of the week, yeah, baby. The part 2 uploaded first, Jack. No balls, unfortunately. Thank God for that. They're reserved for the other director. And that's where... we are petrified of ever getting HR involved in the company, aren't we? Because they would clamp down on that so hard, wouldn't they? All right.
Ooh.
Decline. So you know, it's been a very good week. Today has brought some bloody challenges of its own, among some other things, but that's fine. The biggest challenge, as far as Jack is concerned, is that I am unable to check SatNav at an appropriate time of day, so I was actually half an hour late for our little get together at HR4K the other day. Clamped down on the balls. Yeah, well, it said it was an hour when I checked, and then when I went to set off, it was like an hour and a half. I was like, oh, I'm going to be late. Sweet, Cassie, yeah, it'd be bloody brilliant to see you. So, I mean, where were we Wednesday last week? We filmed it back in Windsor. Now then, Fairzy, Harry, how the devil, Euro, Lee Walker, mate, evening, bloody geezer. We are now, for the very first time, thanks for clarifying, Sideshow Bob. That's what they called me on their show.
I heard it.
So basically this last week we're at a Royal Windsor Horse Show over the... now then, Henrietta, mate, we'll get that flipping prize sorted for the Royal Windsor giveaway. That was that competition. I totally forgot that I did. But yes... So we went to the Royal. Hope you had the best time in Windsor. Yeah, we really did. Highlights. Come on, Little Liz. What were the highlights? I mean, you had 2 highlights.
Well, yeah, I saw Prince Edward and Princess Anne.
Yeah, so tell us about Prince Edward then.
Well,
because I went off
bloody...
I went for a wee, didn't I? And then just ended up chatting to someone.
Of course. No, so it went quite quiet out the front, so I just happened to look, and he then looked in to the stand, and I was talking to like that couple. I can't remember their names now.
The ones opposite, the art people.
No, the people that came down. Anyway, yeah. So I was talking to them, and then he just basically walked up to us and just started saying hello, and then just walked in.
Of course he did.
And then just walked in and started asking about all the stuff.
Oh, that is flipping brilliant.
That was really cool. Like, he was really interested. Like, he double took the stand almost as he was walking past.
Yeah. Caesar Guardsman thinks, yeah, baby, these are obviously up to something good here.
Yeah, it was really cool.
And then we had obviously Princess Anne come to visit us.
Yeah.
And the best royal curtsy I've ever seen in my life.
You're welcome.
Yeah, baby. So Princess Anne, I turned her out. So basically, prepared her horse for her for His Majesty's coronation, and up the Lockwood, bloody right alive. Excuse me, and then when I heard she was on the showground, I got the message to her equerry via a guy called Rob, who was there. Who bloody now then, Matt, mate, bloody good to see you. Major Tennis, how the devil? Eleanor, how the good day are you? Grant, how the devilly dude are? My friend Claire and her daughter, who I gave the nights with 2K. Yeah, we saw them. Dunks, mate. Bloody good show. So I got the word to her equerry. I always bloody can't say that properly, and they remembered me from when the day before was about to get a Bretta, but I've now left. Well, hey, that's the whole reason we have the rest of the range. Our KTR, mate. Treat oneself, and yeah, so the day before the King's coronation, Princess Anne came to see, basically to sit on the horse and get the stirrup length right, because it was going to be very tight timings. Evening, Spudman, mate. Now then, Sean, mega. And she literally looked at me and says, do my stirrups look level? I says, yeah. She says, they don't feel level. So I says to her, I was like, well, you probably got one leg shorter than the other, like me, Mum. And all of her entourage just shot a look at me as if to say, who the hell do you think you're talking to? And then she laughed and agreed and was like, yes, I think I might do. So then when the word got to her equerry that sergeant that turned her out, they obviously remembered me. Hersley in stock anytime. Bloody trying my hardest, mate. I really, really am trying my hardest. More on that at the end of this little snippet, because that's some of the news we've got for today. H massive, mate. Say everything all again. I just got here. Yeah, he's a fucker, isn't he? You'll have to tune in to the YouTube video later, mate. And there's some extra content on there. So I went on Monday, which we'll talk about in a bit, but I went and got together with Jack Wiles RB Club, and we had a little sit down and a chat at HR4K. So that's now on the YouTube channel. As well, Lockwood Premium British Smocks on YouTube. Please do subscribe, because it helps us get the message out there. So anyway, so Princess Anne came to the stand, and she was with us for ages, wasn't she?
Yeah, good 10, 15 minutes.
And she was genuinely interested in the stuff, wasn't she? Opening the jackets, you know, looking
Feeling
at it all, asking where the fabrics are from, and because she said like, oh, you know, I go and visit a lot of factories. I was like, yeah, I know. Hello, Jakeman Little Ears. Hello, Lucy. How are you? And I was like, well, you know, the factories are out there. You've just got to go looking for them. And then she stepped in, didn't she? And was just really getting into the grips of all of it. So that was so flipping special. Now, the next thing I'm going to say is an absolute fact. It's a fact. Disclaimer. There is no factual basis for what I'm about to say. But the Sheikh Prince of Bahrain... The Sheikh Prince of Bahrain came into our stand, didn't he? And bought two jackets. And then later that day, he was with the king. So it's, you know, we know for a fact that he was telling the king about our jackets and saying, what?
Oh, we know for a fact, dear.
Yeah.
Okay.
The disclaimer is that there's no factual evidence to back up this statement.
Right.
Yeah, so we're okay. But we know for a fact that this happened. The Sheikh Prince of Bahrain told the king about our stand. So obviously when he's going, and then he will have said to him, oh, yeah, I know the guy, I'm pen pals with him. Just wrote my letter last week, actually. Or the 7th of May is the date on the letter in my drawer just over there, which I'm going to get out at the end. but oh, flipping heck. But no. So and this is a little bit where you've just got to go and find things out yourself. Jacob, now then, LJ. A up Lee, how the devil, Black Alpha. Now then, Ewan, hope you're all doing well. Let us know where you're all watching from. I know where you're from, Ewan, so you don't need to tell me. I'd just love to know like what counties we've got people here from. Jamie the Landscaper, hell the devilly doodah are you, mate? So yeah, and what was I just saying now? It's flipping completely gone. That was it. So, so that was Royal Windsor. That was it. So many people tell you, thank you. I'm back in the room, little Liz. I'm back here. I'm here. I know what I'm talking about now. So many people say, oh, you know, this is going to be a good show. That'll be a good show for you. Everyone was saying, I used to live in Bahrain, not the ideal temperature over there for your cheat. They do bloody love horses though. Matt's Caravan, Wales via Starlink. Hell yeah, baby. Manchester Massive in the house. Oi, oi, Duffy, mate. Bloody good to see you. And but yeah, so we were told Royal Windsor would be half of badminton, didn't we?
Yeah.
And I went into that week thinking, okay, it'll be good. It just won't be amazing.
Yeah.
My God, you know, I think if we'd have had the sizes in, but then again, we could say the exact same thing about badminton.
Yeah,
if we had the whole size, I mean, we had less stuff in stock at Royal Windsor, didn't we?
Yeah.
So if we'd have had the stuff in, we'd have probably beat badminton, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
And
it was more smocks at Royal Windsor, which was quite interesting.
Yeah, I did not understand that at all.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
But
So
yeah,
it was like gilet, quarter zip heavy, and a couple of jackets at badminton.
Yeah.
Royal Windsor Horse Show, it was like, what, literally.
I think it was 6.
Yeah. Across the week. No, it was more than that. Why did the Prince of Bahrain buy 2 Coke if it's hot where he lives? He lives down in Dorset, I believe, Mum. Or somebody was telling me. But yeah, he lives in the UK, Mum. Sophie, hello there. How you doing? Running with Jordan, good day. The royal couple. If you're new here, let us know where you're watching from. I do notice a couple of the names, familiar faces, and I speak to quite a few of you anyway. Sam Lockwood, how the devil. That is my brother. It rained once when I lived there. Wow. Yeah, well, exactly. But I'm in Wiltshire. Yeah. Oh, that is Leon. Nico. Is he in? I thought he lived up near bloody Bicester. Nico, have you moved? Or maybe he's at home, not at his barracks. Anyway, so that was really flipping great, and it's a good insight for years to come, isn't it? You know, making sure we've got.
I'm new, Wiltshire.
Ah, right, yeah, mate, yeah. I'm messaging Sam in the comments. I'm in desperate need of some good quality running shorts. Yeah, well, hey. Build that community and then build something for it. So that was that. You know, there was that tragic death at Royal Windsor Horse Show of a young trooper from the King's Troop, which, look at Sam and Mum. Hello, we're in God's County, Yorkshire, obviously. Bloody rat. I went to go pick up a desk today and I rocked up in shorts and the guy was like, mate, you're not cold in them shorts. I was like, I know I don't sound like it, but I am from Yorkshire, so I'm fine. So that's that. And also, so this is the little big reveal that I've got for you all. A guy that I was on a course with. Hi guys, good to meet you at Badders. Now then, Dave, mate. So somebody sent me this, a guy that I was on course with years and years ago.
No.
Now you remember, don't you?
Now I know what it is.
Got hold of me and said, look, I've got this thing and I think it'd be great for you. Love what you're doing. Blah, 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 blah. Let's just put that over there. So he's obviously seen my big flag. Good evening. Hope you're both keeping well. Now then, the iconic vintage. Now this is a 6 metre by 3 metre Union Jack flag to go in my stand. Now it is
That's good quality.
yeah. Yeah. It is an old school Royal Navy battle.
Wait.
What was that?
Was that pen?
Battleship flag. Now, I mean, look at the flipping size of it. That's half unfolded. Floor to seat. My God, that is huge. that is touching the floor, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow, that is a floor to ceiling, and that is half of the flag. And that is someone that I once knew, and he messaged and says, look, I've got this giant flag. I've had it for ages. I've never known what the hell to do with it. I've seen what you're doing, and I want to give you it. So that is a Royal Navy battleship issued flag.
That is so cool.
Yeah, it's massive, isn't it? So that is floor to ceiling halfway. In height. The thing is flipping gigantic. Just need the Mortars badge in the middle of it. We had one in Windsor back in the day. British made, I hope. That is bloody fantastic. Yeah, isn't it? The thing is massive. It is absolute. I've literally just held it floor to ceiling. We're in a standard size ceiling house. I don't even know what a standard size ceiling house is.
Good chat.
Yeah, but yeah. I mean, how flipping cool is that? So hi from Ireland. Mads. I'm looking forward to seeing a picture of your trot up, Mads, and then I can put a little video up announcing our new company and rider partnership. Great to have you on the team. I suppose we've just let the cat out of the bag. If you're watching on TikTok, you won't be able to see, but someone called Madison Perez Eventing has just commented, and after a recommendation from a farrier I knew that used to be in the cavalry, she's going to be joining Team Lockwood for the foreseeable future, isn't she? And we met her at badminton. So that was really good. Karen Torres, hey there. Oh, she was opposite us. How you doing? Bloody good to see you. So this is another thing which we really love about the show circuit. Show friends. But I mean, you know, I really made an effort at Royal Windsor, didn't I? Going around and helping people do their content. There's the lady opposite, Annabelle, and then Heather, and then I started showing Elliot my content plan of how to get it, just to systemise things in your head better. So that was really cool. So that was Royal Windsor. And then we get to could you pass me the King's letter, please? It's just in that top drawer over there.
Yes.
So before we get to the greatest piece of this little live, the letter from the King, let's talk about the realities of business and what's really been going on today. So as you know, we're constantly, I mean, we've got the high, we've had the high of, look at that, look, the King's seal on the letter. Yeah, baby.
Tommy's back.
So we've had the high. Thomas is now back home with us. So it feels like a home again. It's so great having our son back. Get in the shot, look, Liz. Our little baby boy. Look, there he is, our little fluffy boy. Tom, you are live on the internet. Do not swear. Right. So we've been trying to get some funding in, and we thought we had a government lender that was going to look at it in a far more holistic way, and then basically I had suspicions that they might do it because of the length, the age of our business. They've pulled the plug on us, so it's back to the drawing board again, isn't it? Yet a bloody again. But how many times have we done this? You know, chase the nose. If you're doing anything like that, just chase the fur. Yeah, he's enormous. Yeah, he is.
No.
He needs a portrait. Have you been to Sudbury? Yeah, we were there for about 35 minutes a few days ago, Mum. We did a 400-mile round trip that day. Yeah, and we're doing the same thing again on Saturday, sharing a Royal Navy flag from a course friend from years ago. Yeah, baby. So it's yet again just another tough day at the office. But unpacked the house a bit more. Had a little bit of an organise. I've now got a desk in my office, which will be hopefully where we start filming the Wednesday Waffle from, with our lovely background.
You now have a sofa.
Yes, we've got a sofa. So life is looking up. Now let's have a look at what the King said to me. So obviously he didn't come to see us at Royal Windsor Horse Show. After the fatal accident, he wasn't at the show very much. He certainly didn't go in the main arena out of respect for the fallen soldier, which I think was absolutely the right thing to do. Yeah. So bloody good on him. But yeah, so for those of you that don't know, I've been writing a letter to the King every week. For about a month now. And as I said, if you write a letter to the King, you will get a reply. It just takes quite a while. So this is the very first one, dated a week and a half after my first letter. So it does say at the top, Buckingham Palace, private and confidential. So I'm not going to show the letter, but I'm going to give you a broad brush of what he said. So for context, I have been writing to him, asking him telling him that we're going to the Royal Windsor Horse Show, and asking him to come see our stuff and inspect it and tell us if he thinks we're on the right lines with what we're doing. So it's the head of royal correspondence got back to me and said, now this is good, thank you for your letter, which you sent to His Majesty the King, etc, 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 private and confidential. I won't say everything, but no. So basically, he cannot. They cannot do what I'm requesting, i.e. him inspecting our garments, but wishes me all the best in my endeavours. So he's going to have to start writing that same letter back to me for the next 3 weeks. Now we're past Royal Windsor, but then my new tact is to invite him to the factory. So I wrote a letter to Princess Anne this morning, as well as the King, and now we're just inviting him to the factory. So hopefully, after a couple of years of being invited to our factory every single week, he might say yes. You never know, Pav might rock up, like ring me one day and be like, Jacob, the King's here. He wants to know where the hell you are. So use code NO10 to get nothing off this week. Yeah, bloody right, alive. That discount code is always live on our website. Also, extra bonus for using the No10 to get nothing off this week. You also get to support British industry. It's very, very brilliant. So last thing then. So what day was that? Was it Monday or Tuesday?
Tuesday went to Hereford. Monday.
Tuesday. Yeah. So Tuesday, I went to HR4K. It's a little, very, very small closed-door networking thing that myself, Jack Wiles, Ben Garwood and PJ from Gibraltar Trading Company, HR4K and, of course, RB Club. All the police will rock up and arrest you. What, for writing letters, Mum? I don't think so. And yeah, so me and Jack, Ben had to shoot off and get some stuff done at his Printworks. PJ was ill because he's a Royal Marine and they wash like 10 times a day and they have no immune systems. So I think he walked outside and saw someone sneeze across the road and he's got ill. So he wasn't there. Yeah, no, that's a true story. Absolute fact. No evidence can be back up that factual statement. So me and Jack had a bit of a sit down. What's been going on in the business and what's going to be going on in the business. So part 1 and part 2 are on the YouTube channel now. Go along, have a look, and then I'm going to be starting to separate the content, sort of the personal stuff with then the business stuff. So it's all on the. Did you guys enjoy speaking to Princess Anne? Oh my God! What did you think?
I was quite nervous, obviously.
Yeah, you seemed it. You handled it really well, though.
Thank you.
Yeah, and you know me. They ended up having a sort of whisper in her ear, and then she was like,
"Come on,
oh, I'm going to have to go now." Congratulations on being friends with the rules, brother. Yeah, I mean, you know, the King and now Princess Anne are my pen pals. What? Why did you just chuckle then? Why did you just chuckle? They are. Yeah. They are.
I think it's half a pen pal.
Right, hang on a minute. What's that? Is that a letter from the King?
No.
That's a letter from the King. Well, okay.
And it's saying
well, that one technically says that James...
It's saying you suck.
Yeah, well, I am pen pals with the King and Princess Anne. I bet you he writes me... What? Hey, I bet you he writes me a letter at Christmas. I bet you now he writes me a letter at Christmas. Pinky bet. Okay. Yeah, boom. So that's that. And that has been this week. Massive highs and a couple of little bloody lows. But I think I'm becoming quite seasoned to the lows, isn't we? So we just water off a duck's back. Go again.
So
try again.
Next?
Go again. Yeah, more. Bring me the failure. I love it. Because it's, you know, I think you need like 100 failures for one success. So we just need to hurry up and get the last, 32 done, and then we're at the next win, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, baby. Did you ever meet her in your military career? Well, I did indeed, S6M. If you go on to YouTube around about this time tomorrow, you'll be able to catch the full episode of this, which we film on YouTube just over there. And I talk about that. I talk about it there, that when I met her and why she came to our stand to meet us. So I mean, you had your first day back at work today, didn't you? How was that?
Yeah, it was really good. It was, yeah.
You said it was more like, yeah. So explain what you meant by that, because you work with N Family Club, didn't you?
So a lot of the new N Family Clubs that they build and stuff are, they're quite like regimented in their design, interior design of
like
it.
branded, didn't they? Almost.
Yeah.
It's like a certain design.
Like the older ones that were done before, they like look like a nursery. So they've got like the old flooring, and then they were using like walkie-talkies to talk to each other. There was a swing in the garden, which was quite fun.
Yeah.
It was just like I felt a bit old school, you know, not like the new age.
Walking in, repping the brand. Back at work. But then we're back on the road again next week, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're at the Woolsack race on Monday.
We are booked in.
Yeah, we're booked in, yeah.
That'd be interesting.
I say I'm booked in. We got the booking form sent to us this morning. They said, we'd love to have you, and then I didn't send the booking form because I went on phone calls and stuff. I'll sort it tomorrow, I promise. Yeah, okay. And then we'll be at Bath and West next week as well. Yeah. So have a good bloody week, gang. Thank you for tuning in as always. Check out the chat with me and Jack Wiles. It was really cool.
No, we're not going to Epsom.
No. Oh, Jake Chappell. Congrats on the live. Thank you very much, Black Cat Cafe and Catering. For those of you on Instagram, someone called Black Cat Cafe and Catering commented on TikTok. They catered our first ever shoot, didn't they? If you remember. Oh, that was the second shoot. They catered our shoot down at, and we had them really nice quiches.
Oh,
yeah.
Thank you for that. That was delicious.
Yeah. So check them out. Down in Sturminster Newton sort of way, wasn't it? Or
you're welcome.
Hinton St Mary. Go check them out. Give them a follow. Lovely bloody food. You know, if you're down that way, they can cater an event for you, or just go drop in because it's bloody bellissimo.
It was really good.
Bliss booty tash.
Wow.
Booty tash.
Wow.
Good night, all. We're getting hot. We haven't drank enough water today, and we're starting to be a bit daft. Good night. God bless. And as always, God save the king. Boom, boom. Dismiss.
Oh, did you win anything?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, $0.1. $0.01.
Nice.
Well done. Are you going to finish?
Oh, God! YouTube, thank you for sticking to it.
We forgot about it.
Like and subscribe. Matt, I hope you're enjoying Wales. You should get up tomorrow morning at the crack of dawn, wherever she is, and go get in that sea, mate. Bolloco. Or just with a pair of skinnies on.
That'll be chilly.
It'll be chilly. Good night. God bless. And as always,
God save the king.
yeah, baby.